Hello, my name is Vincent, and I'm one of the knife sharpeners at Korin Japanese Trading. Today, I'd like to explain fine stones. Right here, we have a selection of our fine stones that we offer, and you can find at our stores. Starting with the King 6000 stone. This King stone is a finishing stone that's at 6000 grit. This is a very good finishing stone to finish all kinds of knives, including German knives. The rest over here, we have 3 different Mizuyama sharpening stones, ranging from 3000 all the way up to 6000 grit. This right here, this is a 3000 grit Mizuyama sharpening stone. The 3000 grit is very good for knives that are used on fatty meats or fatty fish. Because it doesn't polish the knife up too much, it leaves a very slight abrasiveness to the knife, which cuts through the fat and grease. Similarly, this 5000 grit stone is also a very good stone for knives that are used for fatty meats or fish. However, because it is a little bit finer than the 3000, you might have a little bit of slippage when you're using it on a very, very fatty meats or fish. Last Mizuyama stone we have right here, this is a 6000 grit. What's special about this stone is that it has natural stones ground up and mixed into the material. So it has a very similar texture to natural stones. 6000 grit is always a good grit to go for all-purpose knives such as chef knives or santokus. Right here we have the Kitayama 8000 grit stone, and this happens to be one of my favorite stones. A lot of knife stores in Japan use this to finish their products, and because it's a very, very fine stone, it allows a very high quality finish to your knife. So the Kitayama also comes with the Nagar Stone, which is also available separately. The Nagar Stone is used to make a mud slurry on your fine stone, which helps sharpening and makes your knife very polished. It also takes off the dirt on the stone that builds up over time for sharpening, which helps clean the stone and makes sharpening much, much easier. Right here we have 2 different double-sided stones, which are very convenient for chefs who have to carry their stones around. These are double-sided with a medium stone and a fine stone. Starting with the Togiharu double-sided stone, this is a 1000 grit and 4000 grit, which is a great option for a lot of chefs who need to carry around their stones from work and home. An alternative to that stone is the Mizuyama 1000-6000 stone. This stone right here is a very popular stone due to the fact that it is made for professional use. Majority of double-sided stones are intended for home use. However, this is a very high quality professional use double-sided stone. It also makes sharpening a lot easier due to the fact that it is a wider stone compared to the Togiharu. When using a fine stone, what you want to keep in mind is, unlike a medium stone, you do not want to soak it in water. When you're ready to use it, all you need to do is lightly coat it, lightly wet it, and as it dries up, coat it with a little bit more water. If you soak it in water for over a long period of time, you have a tendency to crack the stone and the stone will be unusable. In future episodes, I'll go over which grits are good for which specific knives, such as boning or chef, and I'll also go over the specific techniques on using the different fine stones.